Yo, what's up guys? In today's Anime Vanguards video, I'll be bringing you a actual dungeon macro that does work, and I do complete it first try with some people's configurations for this macro. It is an all-in-one macro, it can work for anything. The macro though will not work guaranteed for every single person. And one more thing, you do need noahhhhh and WinRAR for this if you don't know how to use those. I do have a video back in Anime Adventures going a little bit more in depth that I can put in the description of this video and in the upper right hand of the screen. But with all that being said, let's get right into it. Alright guys, I have an actual dungeon macro for you here today. Now this is a paid macro in the Faxi Discord server, and it is a little bit hard to configure and do on your own, and none of these macros are really 100%, as it's hard and it's random. The cards you get, you're not always going to have the same damage, range, SPA, and the units are not always going to be the same strength and speed and have the same amount of dodges. But with that being said, so take everything I have said or will say with a grain of salt, as it might not work for you, but it will work for others. But there's probably something for almost everybody here. So we got Faxi Discord server, Faxi community, linked in the description, as well as WinRAR, noahhhhh, and some other links down there you guys can check out if you want to support the channel as well. And then coming down here, we got the AIO macro. AIO stands for all in one, because you can essentially macro anything in this Anime Vanguards game, just with different configurations you have to make on your own or have for others. So you want to download the latest version. For me right now, the time I'm recording is 1.08. I already have that, so I don't need to install it again, but you just simply click this link. It is going to say it's a dangerous file, so you will have to disable your real-time protection. I'll show you how to do that right now. Just come over here like this. So it's called virus and threat protection. Took me a little bit to get there. We simply just want to come over here and do virus threat protection, manage settings, and turn that off just for the remainder of the download. You can turn it back on once you're done. And then you're going to want to open the file for this, and you're going to open the one that has a logo of the Faxi Discord. So I'm going to open that right now. It's nothing crazy. If you guys know how to extract files, it shouldn't be a thing. It just says Faxi Vanguards AIO, and it has the logo of Faxi on it, not the noahhhhh logo. And just press yes on this, and it'll load up right here. And you have this. Now, when I said all in one, it is literally all in one. We have legend stages, paragons, raid stages, boss rush, and dungeons right here. So you're going to want to select Jeju Island for this. And then you have some of the card settings. These are the ones I have if you want to copy them. Some of my text is kind of hard to read. I don't know why it's messed up. I have Exterminator, as that's what almost everybody uses for this because it makes the most sense. I have it at 1, everything else is 0 and disabled. And we have Harvest, we have 1, 13, 7, 6, 9, 3, 2, 12, 5, 8, 4, 11, 10. And then press Save Settings. Now, I'm just going to hop into an actual game real quick. Now, once you're loaded in, you're just going to make sure you're in Roblox. Press F11. And then press F1. That will put you in the window right here. And for right now, we can just go into the actual dungeon itself and set up our camera for this macro and everything like that. And then after that, I will actually show you guys how you can import your own configurations, or should I say other people's configurations, and then customize it on your own. So we're just going to load into Ant Island real quick. All right, once we're in here, we don't really care about the wave star. We just want to get on the correct actual camera for this. Most of every single macro you're going to be seeing here is going to be on top of this. The one that I'm using, I'm just going to follow along with it. If you're looking in the configuration settings for the Faxi Discord server, you will see a bunch of ones that you can copy down, and they should provide camera angles on their own that you don't have to, like, come up with your own stuff. But something around there should be good. It's kind of hard to get into place. That should be good. And then once you get into the position, you can press F5 as well if you want to select your own units. And also, if you don't know what I'm talking about when I'm saying configurations, what I mean is if you come over here, if you go to AV configurations, this shows you all of your stuff. So if you cannot follow the one I have today with 3 monarchs, you can look in here. You have 1 monarch, 1 monarch. There's free to play, made by Faxi himself. You can look in here, and I will show you guys how to actually import whatever ones you want to. So once you have that, obviously now you have to import the configurations you downloaded. So for this one, I'm going to be using Sam's. Shout out to Sam. If you guys see Sam in the Discord server, tell him he's goated. I'm just using Sam's, but you can use really whatever you want, and you can tweak them as well. So most of the time, they'll have something pinned. If I could fully access it, I don't know why it's not working. Yeah, like this. In the pinned messages, they'll have whatever you need to have, the camera, and this is what you're looking for right here. This is a Jeju Island configuration text. You're just going to download this. Now I already have it downloaded, so I'm not going to download it again. But you're going to download this. It's going to be a text file. I'll pop that up in my file explorer right now. All right, so here I named mine as Sam's configuration, but basically you just want to open this, and this you want to copy all this, Control A, Control C, close out of this. Then you're going to come over here to whatever version you're on, so 1.08. Go over here, go to the lib files, then go to the configs files, and then look for Jeju Island configuration text. When you open this, it should not have these numbers already here, but I already put in my configuration. So you're going to delete all of this, right, and paste it in. It's the exact same though, so they don't change anything. And then once you have done that, when you actually go into here and press load configuration, what it's going to do is it's going to load in the configuration. And then you just have to follow whatever units they had and whatnot, and that should really be it. Now you have all this stuff. I'm going to try to show you guys an actual running or working round. It's, again, like I said, not likely, but here, one last thing before I start it off actually is when you first load it in, you're gonna have to pick your own first card. It does not actually recognize its first card on its own. So for example, if I'm doing Exterminator, I have to first click Exterminator. Let me make sure I have the right units on here. Show so out, and Egress will be in for this. It's the one I'll show you. And once you have that, then you can press F2, and they don't actually put down or press vote start. So for the sake of this video, I'm just gonna click it, and it's just gonna go like this. Like I was saying again, this macro is not 100% win rate. Some of them are, they may say they are. Sometimes you get bad cards, maybe not, maybe it is actually 100%. I don't know. Everybody has different units. It's kind of hard to make some for your own unless you're actually making them on your own. But I'm just showcasing a configured one right now. And obviously, you can change these. If you look to the right, you have 9 boxes or so. You can enable, you can change the order, you can do whatever you want. There are tutorials in the Faxi Discord server on how to actually change your configurations and customize them. But for now, I'll let you guys watch this macro. If it does fail, I'll just keep on showing it until it actually works. But again, not 100%, so I can't actually show you 100% of the time that it will win. But I'll let you guys watch this, and hopefully we can get the dub first try. Alright guys, so that's the macros coming to an end. To be honest, this run went crazy well. This is the first run and we didn't even get touched. I guess that is what happens when you don't really get any debuffs, because this macro is more focusing on the coins. I'm going to end that there. And then the last thing I want to show you guys before I end this video off is how to actually configure your own settings. And no, I not say the N word. So if you watch this macro, Sun Jin Woo was the last unit to get maxed. However, if you are doing this for the quest and for the coins, you might want to get Sun Jin Woo maxed before you max out all your egresses. So if you want to do some configurations on here, first off, if you don't know how this works, you have a unit over here. You can enable a new one, pick a slot, and then pick a coordinate. This is where the select coordinate comes in handy with the screenshot with the F5 at the beginning. When I press select coordinate, I can pick where I want to place it, and it's going to work if I just do that. That will work, but I don't really have one for that one, so it doesn't really matter. And you can also manually type them in like this. So if you're trying to upgrade a unit, for example, upgrade and then go to max, you just want to make sure you select the exact same coordinates for here. So for example, if I go to page 1, if I have a slot 1, this first speed wagon is at 344,108, I think that says. So if you look over here, 343,109, around the same area, you want to make sure it's the same, then you can actually upgrade them. But if I want to move and change the priority of when things are getting upgraded, I'm going to come over here, look for wherever the Sun Jin Woo is over there. Unit 22, slot 5, maxed out. I want to just come over here, move this to the left, and then boom, this will get put right over here. I don't know why I made a new thing right there. That's kind of weird. I think I might have deleted that. But you can change these things around. You can change the order you want to do them in. You can configure them all on your own. But yeah, that's really the macro. It worked just fine first time. You know, you can put your webhook down here, check it. You can, again, look at different of the configurations in AV configs on the Faxi Discord server. And again, all this stuff will be linked in the description. I'm sorry if there's a lot of yap in this video. It's more of a harder thing to macro and explain with this AOI. But that's gonna be it for this video, guys. If you have any questions, you can put them in the comment section or in the Faxi Discord server. And just make sure to like and subscribe. I hope you guys enjoy this, and happy grinding. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.